I am underneath the arborvitaes, hanging out with my stacked slate spheres. Hello! We're doing the plumbing. So you can see we've got the main line coming over to here. We got a bunch of T's, and we're gonna be doing all different size pipes to make these features run. Each one is gonna have a ball valve, so we can dial in the exact amount of water per feature that we want to see. We're gonna have an adjustable flow pump on this, so it's gonna range from 2,000 gallons per hour to 5,000 gallons per hour. I don't think we're gonna have it turned up all the way max, because that's a bit much for this, but I like to have the ability to play around with the flow. And then these will dial in, so we get an even distribution of water from one pump between all 4 features. We'll be able to start rocking this in, setting some big accent pieces. We got some cool driftwood, and we got beautiful river jack to cover up the basin and the liner and everywhere the water is going to splash, basically. So this thing's going to be running probably in a couple of hours. Super exciting. Delectable, one might say. Is the big one all the way open?
No.
Open it up a little. Close it a little. Do the 3 spheres look unequal now?
Yes.
Close the big one a little bit. Oh my goodness, guys. Look what's going on over here. We got a little sneak peek for you. We're not done, but we were very anxious to see this thing running. There's still some tweaking that has to go on, a bunch more gravel, all the edge work, all the lighting. It's looking pretty awesome. It's all plumbed up. Everything is where it's gonna be. The bowl has to be a little bit leveled still, but it's running. There's so much to look at. We added some beautiful mossy stumps. We've got this cool piece of driftwood we're gonna incorporate somewhere tomorrow. But guys, what do you think? Welcome to class, students. What we have here is our custom cut spillway bowl, which we have not custom cut yet. We're about to do that right now. So we're gonna plumb this bowl up. I'm gonna put a bulkhead fitting in the bottom so we can attach our plumbing. I'm going to cut a spill weir into the face of the bowl and get this thing ready to be a beautiful water feature and incorporate it into the pond. You guys smell that? It's a waterfall. Just kidding, don't use that. Come check this thing out. It's beyond cool. Epic, magical, amazing, delectable. Those are words we can use to describe this. So this is phase 1 of the 2-part project. Both phases are technically one phase because we're not leaving, but we focused on this portion of the build first. This was our primary focus. It took us 3.5 days to complete. Day 1, we had to rip this whole thing out and start excavation of the new basin. Day 2, we got the basin in. We started placement of the features. Day 3 was all the feature work, all the plumbing. We got the rock set in place and we started doing the gravel. And then this morning we came in, we finished graveling, we started edging, putting in moss details, and we did a cleaning on it. So now this is all done, buttoned up, ready to rock for the rest of the year and for many, many years to come. The only thing that has to happen is the lighting. We've got 3 lights in place already. There's a light cord into the top of each of the stacked slate spheres to illuminate this awesome bubbling top and the upper pool of each of these. As that light is flickering around in this bubbling water, it's gonna bounce and twinkle. This is my illumination fingers, guys. It's gonna twinkle all over the arborvitaes and it's gonna look incredible. But there are some more lights that are gonna go in here. We have a bunch of cleanup, as you can see, but we also did a bunch of work on phase 2, which is the pond, the upper pond portion. So this feature, as you know, was one whole thing. This was the upper pool. It overflowed into a stream, then went all the way down to that lower pool, which is now the fountainscape. So this pond is now its own separate system. It's an ecosystem. There is no more stream. That's now a dry stream bed. You can see over there, we cut the streamliner, folded it over, and we have put in a brand new skimmer. So that skimmer is gonna house our 4,000 to 7,000 gallon per hour pump. That pump is going to feed this custom cut large spillway bowl, which is roughed in place right now. Plumbing still has to happen for that, and we've got to rock it in, level it, and secure it so it stays where we want forever. We also have our oversized biological waterfall filter in place, backfilled, leveled, set to go. Plumbing is started on this already, and we've got our bib liner in, and we started rocking and carving for our natural waterfall that's going to come out of that waterfall filter. So tomorrow we have to finish up this waterfall, rock it all out, edge it, make it beautiful, make that biological waterfall filter disappear with rocks and gravel. That will be done. We've got to finish our plumbing. This bowl has to be level and set. The skimmer's all set. We will backfill it a little bit better once all the plumbing is done. And we also have to run plumbing along this front, because right here, this boulder, this behemoth, and this second behemoth, these are going to get removed. We are going to put a bib liner in here, and we're going to do a nice gravel beach. We're going to rebuild a little wall section right here, and there's a stacked slate fire sphere. So we're going to get that sunk down in here, plumbed up. So this is a very magical backyard. A lot of people come here to gather, and that's the purpose of these water features. It's to bring family together. It's to help heal people who need a little bit of extra love, and it's just to have magic in their life. The main goal with doing these water features was to make them magical. They're big fans of Disney. They go there all the time because they love the magic, and they wanted to have a little bit of that magic in their own backyard. So hopefully with our living art, we'll be able to give that to them. Big progress being made here. We've got Cheese digging the trench for our pipe that is going to bring water to our fire feature. This is a stacked slate fire sphere. That's the base of it. That's going in. We got our bib liner in place. Got our custom cut spillway bowl in place, set and rocked. We even got the moss details. And if you look past our empty white bucket, you can see the waterfall is built. There's a little bit of detail work that has to go on over there, but we're in a really good place. Sixto is about to clean out the bottom so we can get our river rock down in there, get this thing ready to be rinsed out and cleaned. Mason, AKA Beef, such a weird nickname. I should probably pick a new one. He's going to clean out and set up our biological waterfall filter, get the rock tray in place so we can rock that out and disguise it, get it nice and camouflaged so it blends into the landscape. We got to fill this thing up, turn it on, and be wowed. And then, of course, lots and lots of cleanup. Oh boy, guys, I'm having a tough time here. I don't know, do I like the fountainscape better or do I like the pond better? This is so amazing, guys. I cannot get over how this turned out. There is so much to look at here. There is so much that I love. The pond is 99% done. There's literally 1% of detail work left, a little bit of edging, some more moss work, and we got to get this fire feature started up, baby. Check this thing out. This is the medium stack slate fire sphere that I have been telling you guys about this entire video. It is finally in place, and I am super pumped. When we come back here, we're going to get this thing lit up. I am so pumped. I don't even know the words to express how excited I am about this thing. But check out this waterfall. Look at this. I knew this waterfall was going to come out cool, but I didn't realize it was going to be this awesome. There is so much happening in such a tiny footprint. I would say that's probably 18 inches of elevation change in a 3 foot by 3 foot section. It is not a large area. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different waterfalls in that space, and they are awesome. We've got a 4,000 to 7,000 gallon per hour pump. I know, pond nerd stuff, who cares, right? But that is a ton of water split up between these 3 features. We maybe have 1,000 gallons going through this fire feature, probably 1,500 gallons an hour coming out of that custom cut spillway bowl, and the rest of that is pouring over this waterfall, twisting and turning, going all different directions. It is so cool. Every single water feature I build is my favorite, guys. If you don't know that by now, there is something I love about each one so much. They're all unique, they're all custom. If I rip this out tomorrow and try to rebuild it, I could never recreate it the same. These things are one of a kind, living, breathing art, in people's backyards, and this one is incredible. The homeowner's only request was, please bring magic to my backyard, and I really think we accomplished that. This is incredible, and it's only gonna get better. Every single year, the moss is gonna grow. They're gonna add different shade plants, ferns and hosta, more moss, Japanese shade grass, all this stuff. Can you guys imagine next fall, they're gonna be sitting out here, and I'm probably gonna come over and join them because I need to be here and experience this thing at night. They're gonna be sitting out here by the fire, roasting some marshmallows. They're gonna have the koi dancing in the lights. It's just gonna be magic, literally magic. I don't even know, guys. I'm pumped. And we still have a half a day left. It's not even completely done. I cannot wait for the end of this video when you guys get to see everything in full glory. I am so excited to share this with you guys. It has been a long process. I know this video is long, but hopefully it was worth the wait. Check these features out. They're incredible. Over here, we've got the ecosystem pond with the fire feature. This is 360 degrees of spilling water all around this feature, and then fire on top. How cool is that? It doesn't get any crazier and awesome in your backyard than a water fire feature. That's insane. This thing is a focal point of the backyard now, and there's like tons of focal points, right? We've got this large custom cut spillway bowl just pouring into the pond. Look how deep down those bubbles go. The aeration from that thing alone is insane. This gorgeous, gorgeous waterfall. This came out way cooler than I was hoping. I knew it was gonna be awesome. I didn't know it was gonna be that cool though. Sometimes things just come together. You got the right rocks, everybody's jiving, things are moving, and something like that happens. We got the oversized filter. That's a biological waterfall filter. That's keeping this pond super clean, clear, and healthy. Got the skimmer on that end that houses the pump. All the pine needles and leaves and debris that fall into the water are getting swept over there into that basket so we can remove it for them, because these guys are now VIP maintenance customers. We're here every other week taking care of these features. We clean them in the spring, net them in the fall, shut them down in the winter, make sure everything is awesome all the time for them. So this is where everything started. This was the original pond that overflowed into that stream that went down behind the wall and into a lower pond section down here. This whole water feature didn't work. It had tons of issues, so we ripped out that lower pond and created this fountainscape. This thing is unreal as well. We've got 3 different sizes of stack slate sphere over here. You watched us build the whole thing. It took us a week and a half to get this project done. Is this magical or what? That was the one and only rule, remember? It had to be magical when we were done, and I definitely think we hit the nail on the head with this medium custom cut spillway bowl that ties in with the large custom cut spillway bowl over there. These 3 different size spheres, they tie in with the fire sphere over here. This backyard is just completely surrounded with the sights and sounds of moving water now. And this family, guys, they are definitely living the water feature lifestyle. Everybody that they bring to share this backyard with is just gonna be like mesmerized. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. It's incredible. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you have any questions, like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment down below. We'll see you next time, guys, with more awesome water features.